Hey, beautiful Sagittarius, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot. Thanks so much for being here. And as most of you know that have been following along my channel, I am traveling. I've stepped out for a very sacred journey of my own, and my goal is to travel to various destinations around the world. I'm going to be here in the United States, and then hopefully in 3 or 4 months, I'm going to head out to New Zealand and then up to Scandinavia, possibly into Scotland and Ireland, and then back. So a great journey going on for many of us because of the changes going on in the universe. So I've got my little makeshift studio here. I'm in New Mexico, and we are sailing into the Scorpio new moon this weekend. I am hosting a healing retreat specifically for women, shamanic healing, here in southern New Mexico in Silver City. So if you have an interest in that and you happen to be in the area, click the link below the video and I'll get right back to you. Okay? So it starts on Thursday evening. We go through Sunday at noon, and yeah, I'll leave that at that. Okay, just letting you know. So Sag, something really beautiful going on. You've been going through a process for a while now about coming out of something, many of you, coming out of something toxic, stepping into your own life, going through a healing. And this week, as we sail into this beautiful Scorpio new moon, following the full moon in Aries, things continue to grow and shift and change. This is really hauntingly beautiful to me. So we have the notion of the time master, and it's about interdimensional travel and connecting with the universe and looking straight into the seeds in your heart. So your process definitely continuing. Whether this is about love or business, career, schooling, anything in your life, the movement of time and destiny come. And there's something about the past and about the future and about the being in an interdimensional space in order to activate the seeds that are in your heart. So we're talking about literal destiny and literal prophecy in your life. It's very exciting. If I can get it back up there. And so we're seeing it here in these cards. Check it out. So this is the theme, if you're new, that my guides want to speak about. The foundation of knowledge. Standing aligned, fertile energy, feminine energy with the ancient ones. And we have the time master here. Some of my guides are saying it's no joke this week. You really have the capacity. It's literally what it's about. You are literally the woman of skill. Whether you're male or female, don't get stuck on that. This is about energy. Literally holding the spool of destiny in your hands and winding the threads of your own destiny because of the presence of the time master and the seeds in your heart, and standing with the ancient ones like this. You're winding the threads of destiny around the sacred tower, of inspiration within you. See the energy? And here on my channel, see how activated this person is? We talk a lot about quantum energy, about what it is to be a quantum activator, to activate your own life. What is your purpose? And as my guides display it, it's always the notion that you are your purpose because of the sacred energy that you carry, that you decided to come in with to help with the shift and transformation that we're all going through. So let's look a little deeper into your energy, and we'll come over here to your partner, who, by the way, very interesting, the sacred owl from the mystical shaman oracle deck and from the journey of love, we have this beautiful notion of she loves. So someone very wise, someone who may come into your life in a very quiet way. There's a softness to this, but owls are known to have a lot of wisdom, a lot of deep knowing. And it is because of the deep knowing that this person has that out of which comes their ability to love. And look, my goodness, we're going to get into it, but I just want to give you the preview. That's the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. Some of you getting engaged, some of you getting married, some of you feeling very engaged in a very exalted kind of sacred bond or union. And right on the top of the deck, Three of Wands. Okay, so let's put that off. We'll give you the teaser ad. Somebody who is coming across you, knowing that there's a love bond, there's something sacred about it, might be very quiet and mystical, and it causes them to make the decision to go on a new journey. And they're standing on the shore and they're watching the ship come in. I don't think there's any waiting. I think they know where they're going. So let's get some cards for you, beautiful Sag, and see what's going on. Okay? Look. Okay? 10 of Pentacles. That's the destiny that you're winding. Out of the spiritual place where you're standing, you want that kind of a love connection. Okay? That's part of the message. That's your desire. This is your human desire on this line in my readings. Hang on 1 second. Let me grab it. Look. The sacred lovers. So clearly this week for you, we're talking very much about your love relationship. Always remember, it could be your career, it could be something you feel passionate about, but you want the abundance that comes from this union that feels very sacred to you, and it's bringing you into this ability to be the time master, because what this card is about, this is the strength card, all right, in this deck. It's called the empowerment of will. It's about literally following the energy. That's what the rabbit indicates. Follow the thread of the energy in order to activate the strength within you and the strength of the moment and the destiny, because the time master looks right into the seeds in your heart. And we see the destiny coming forward. So you may be connecting with somebody from a past life journey, somebody from earlier in your life. Here's the bridge card. The warrior of art. King of Cups, or pardon me, Knight of Cups, who has been through the sacred passage to death and rebirth cycle in order to come forward, completely change. See the energy? They're just completely imbued with love energy, highly activated, like this woman. And you see how they stand together? I think some of you have called forward your soulmate, your twin flame, your quantum activator, your quantum partner. So there's a lot going on in this week when we sail deep into the Scorpio new moon energy. So on the spiritual level, the alchemist, the temperance card, beautiful sacred feminine energy displayed in this deck. She has her whole attention on you in order to bring forward the shift and change that's meant to come. It's a very sacred moment because it's at the level of your soul activation, your purpose, your destiny, all the things we talk about on this channel when it comes to being a quantum activator within your own life, right? My guides always talk about you are your purpose. Don't forget about that. All right, I'm going to just show you the split. Check it out. So there's the temperance card. Here we have the star card. Your destiny is literally coming forward. This is an ancient seed that has to do with your soul cycle, I believe. Your past life destiny coming forward because the time master is here. This is something that has been rolling forward in your direction, I think, for many eons. And the moment has arrived when your destiny comes forward, when it comes to something that you devote yourself to. In this deck, the lover is called the lover of devotion. So something very deep. And there we go. Woman of art. This is about a woman who transformed literally into a river. Clearly, we're talking about water signs. Do you see the bowl she has in her hand? So, very activated, sun's coming up, Sag, and there's a literal river of love flowing through you. You're transforming in this direction because it's what's meant to be, because you're standing with the ancient ones and you're bringing forward your destiny. The star card, is here. That's amazing to me. And I'm glad to see the Sag. You've been working for a long time. And I know some Sages, and I love them. They've been in my life for a while, and they are literally have been transforming their lives. It's been, for some of you, it's been really difficult, a long process. So here's the final split. All right. Transformation and foundation of skill. So this foundation of skill, that is the Six of Wands. Victory, passion, creation, working with the fire of your passion to create your destiny, looking into the void. You've reached a mastery of a certain kind, and so now you're able to have victory over in your situation. clearly we're talking a lot about love, but remember, we are really sort of talking about your energy as well and what it brings forward, and we're talking about ancient destiny. So this beautiful foundation, this victory in love and in life. Nine of Pentacles, wish fulfillment, transformation, long journey. That's what the elk is about, having stamina for the long journey. The sun is there. We see the notion of coming across the waters. It's about somebody who was doing battle, was a warrior. They had many, many battles. They lived eons, didn't actually die, but just shape-shifted. And they came through a great moment of shifting when they literally transitioned into a wisdom holder. So I think that's part of what's going on for you, Sag, in your own life, and it brings forward this seed that you've been carrying. It is being activated on this new moon in Scorpio. So some of you might have some Scorpio in your chart. Check it out. Make sure you look at your astrology. So this is a prophecy card in this deck. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So interesting, isn't it? Do you see how there's information coming through what looks like a portal just below the sliver of the moon, and it's lighting up the stone of destiny, and you're touching it. It brings a transformation. It brings self-activation and spiritual, intense spiritual knowledge and ability. So the Ace of Pentacles, there's some kind of cycle that is being finished but also being begun because of the way the cards follow each other. I really love it. As you can tell, I have a makeshift studio going on here. So it's a little challenging because I'm sitting at a giant table and I can't quite reach across it. So bear with me. I just want to make sure you can see all this stuff, okay? So a mystical moment, a real mystical moment. Lean right into it, Sag, because when you do and you allow yourself, I think, meditate this week definitely, maybe on the new moon. Understand that there is something ancient that's coming to fruition for you. You decided to be here in these moments, and my guides talk a lot about the moment of Pluto and Saturn coming into conjunction. The world looks like it's in chaos, but that's just the precursor to something very new and fabulous, and you're right on schedule with your shift and change. So let's see what's going on with this beautiful lover. Look, the Star card. Again, so that's the Star card with the Temperance. So there's destiny coming forward for some of you in a relationship, absolutely. Without question, when you see the cards, and look, there's some balance going on. This person, Two of Pentacles. Why do you see the ships in the background? Riding the swells of change in order to come to balance, because this, when this comes out this way, and we have the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, the Star card, and the Three of Wands, it's a big impact moment for this person that you're connecting with. And they are going inward to seek their own guidance and their own wisdom, probably also connecting to the spiritual realm. Because the fact that this is here, and it's just a statement she loves, I think this person just knows the simple fact of it and has changed their lives entirely. When we see the way the cards are coming out, it's about a lot of shift and change. Something new, and they're growing into it, and they're doing their best to balance themselves and their energy in order to be present with you. So let's shuffle up a little bit. Let's ask my guides for a little bit. Okay, they're telling me to stop, so I'm going to lay it down so you can see it, okay? Look, if I can do it. That's how it looks. See that? So, no doubt, this person taking a journey, absolutely, going on a quest, and they know their world is changing, absolutely. And we have this Ace of Cups, and what's underneath these things coming forward. Look, oh boy, there's a lot. I'm going to make a new row for you. So, Three of Pentacles, all right, celebration, building the temple of love, consulting the guides and the spirits and the benefactors, shining a light on the plan, and asking for sacred assistance. I like that. Maybe because you're going to the temple with this Four of Wands card, and there's the Ten of Pentacles, abundance, having it all, home, family, things balancing in a way that's really beautiful. Look, Queen of Pentacles, Quite astounding the way this is coming out. A lot of pentacles, a lot of grounded energy, grounded love, if you will, that is flowing. When we see this here and the she loves card there, it's just flowing. And there's just a knowledge that the two of you, for those of you engaged in a love relationship, you're sacred lovers. And this has been coming forward for eons, according to what is coming through the cards for you, Sag. And there you go. My guides are saying, and wrapped up with a bow by the Empress. So this person may have been working on manifesting you and manifesting their own destiny. And they see it, and it's, it's rocking their world a little bit. Just see how this Two of Wands is looking into the 10. So it's in a moment of sort of happy overwhelm. So make sure to give each other some space. Give yourself some time and place to balance yourself, to continue each of you on your own process, because you are your purpose. It's your energy. Now you're going to blend that together, but you have to remain an individual. Okay? Don't collapse yourself into a relationship. There's nobody on this earth that can be everything for you. And the thing that you deserve most is to have yourself. And then blend yourself with another person. It looks to me like this is ancient destiny coming forward. So let's pick from the bag of runes. Let's see what we get. One more little message from an oracle for you, Sag. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, can you give us something for beautiful Sagittarius in this moment as we sail into this mystical new moon? And Scorpio, going deep into the notion and the spirit of love. And look, that's the room for sacred flow. I'm going to put it right over there, if I can reach it, with this card about the new moon, since that's what I was chattering about. So, really beautiful prophecy coming forward. Gorgeous Sag. Enjoy this. Drop some messages, some comments. I love reading them. And let me know how this is unfolding in your life. I'm very, very curious. There's something soft and mysterious, yet really impactful about this. And it's because of this energy. My guides keep talking about the Time Master and the seed in your heart. So thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to coming back and being with you next week if possible. Many of you know I am not at home. I've stepped out for a great journey of my own. And my hope and intention is to travel around the world for a year and bring Moonrise Cottage to others through the connections that I've made through the channel. So if you'd like to connect with me, if you want me to invite me to where you are to co-create a shamanic healing weekend, I'd love to do that. Asking for donations for those of you who feel so inclined to help me on my journey, I would appreciate it. Any funds that you donate or love that you bring in that form, I will respond in kind, and any monies that you donate to my travel fund will be returned to you in the form of discount toward a reading or distance healing session or a workshop. It's getting on towards holiday time. If you want to give somebody a gift certificate, that's also totally possible, okay? So thanks, gang, for being here. Enjoy this moment as you sail into this moon. It's very, very beautiful. And let me know what's going on in your life, your love life. I'm extremely curious, because there's a lot of flow going on. Beautiful. Thanks, Sag. Talk to you next week.